This GMS Louisiana Saints, we coming once again, man, to do this sit down, man, just to edify the Ockman and the brotherhood. And but before we get started, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Ockmans that's pushing this work around the globe with truth and sincerity. That's right. And to the true Ockmans, push on, man. We're almost to the finish line. And we just gonna go into
world government.
We're gonna go into we're gonna just go into this vid. We're gonna just really be speaking of the one world government, man. And just Esau coming up with the New World Order plan, man. That's pretty much that's the one world government that it's coming to, man. That's what it's coming down to.
And it's nothing new under the sun. We know all your games, Esau, because we got the playbook right here. Yeah. So we're just rehearsing the righteous acts until we put your ass into slavery.
That's right.
That's right. And we'll start it off with we're gonna dive into some of these Georgia Guidestones real quick, man.
Some of the laws that Esau want to basically feel like he's the most high about and follow. You know what I mean? So he can sit up here and say, see, I told you this was going to come true.
That's right.
I'm your God. You know what I mean? So,
That's right.
But just like the Tower of Babel, not trying to get too far ahead of ourselves, but just like the Tower of Babel, the Lord going to break that shit up.
Right. And Yahweh, and these fucking wicked ass people on the earth, man, they've been pretty much constructing this plan since they got over here, man. Yeah. So this ain't something that they just thought about 2 years ago. These people had this into fruition, man.
Right. Since the beginning of their little season.
That's right.
And even before then, in Greece and Rome, they were pushing for a one world government.
Right.
So that's their angle, okay? That's the wicked angle, is to get everybody under one language, under one system, under one beast, so they can control all the people, man. And then they're gonna depopularize before they even go with their plan, man. The NWO. Right. So it's still they're doing this thing with order, man.
Yeah, because they have casualties. They got wanted and unwanted.
That's right.
Just like us, we are the unwanted. We'll be the outcasts of their new world order, because they know that they want everybody in the same mindset, the same attitude, the same thought process, man. Right. You know what I mean? They want you to follow them. It's all the way. They don't want no. Just like the scriptures say, how can two walk together except they be agreed? That's how Esau rocking on the left hand side.
That's right.
He's still mad about that birthright.
Right.
He's never gonna give it up. He's never gonna give up that anger.
And I got a precept to back you up on that, man. Just before we get in there, you want me to get into these Georgia Guidestones first?
You want to get that precept real fast?
Yeah, I got a precept. Yeah. This Obadiah 1 and 12. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
Right, man. You know what I mean? So you got to understand something, Esau. You wanted that meat. You know what I mean? You wanted that meat.
That raw meat.
So you can't get mad at your brother. And now today, look what you're doing. Now we're strangers unto you. You know what I mean? Now you never knew us. So you treat us like you never knew us, man. Right. You know what I mean? Like it said, I forgot exactly where it's at, but it said for one and for two, you have basically killed your brother. You know what I mean? If y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But
for the most part, man, you've been putting a sword to our neck, man. Just back when we was trying to walk through. That was Jacob. Jacob was moving his family from Laban house, and he was like, man, Esau sought to kill me.
Yeah, he had
you know what I mean?
Land, man.
Exactly.
He sent just to piggyback on you. He sent I forgot exactly who it was, but he sent somebody there first to see, to basically check out Esau rage.
Exactly.
With some gifts too.
With gifts too, saying like, it's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Jake is a supplanter.
He's a supplanter.
So he was networking his way through. Like I gotta go through his land to get to where I'm going.
Exactly.
So I gotta finesse him pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I got more.
The Heavenly Father had a certain spirit on Esau to be chill.
To be chill.
But now he's enraged. You know?
He knows he has but a short time.
For real. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
And that's what he did, man. He rejoiced for when we was going across those transatlantic seas. That man, he didn't give a fuck about us dying in the bottom of those boats, man. He rejoiced. I was gonna say he rejoiced. When we got over here to the Americas, or over there in South America, when it was time to go to work, you think he said, "Oh, let me help you, slave"? Nah, he said, "Get your ass to work."
That's right.
He rejoiced in it, man. They got little pictures. They got pictures and postcards of Edomites in with the 1800s, probably like the early 1900s, of them behind a nigga, watching a nigga folding their own with a nigga lynched behind them, man.
That's right.
They felt good about that, man. You know? So, yeah.
And just you northern tribes, when y'all went into slavery, I know y'all still worship Jesus Christos, but they had a poster. They had a poster of Jesus behind them while they were cutting your kids' hands off and chopping your women's bellies open to take that baby out when you didn't want to go to work.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right. They would dig holes and put the women, the pregnant women, belly in there and whip they back.
That's right.
While they pregnant, man. So it was no mercy upon us, man.
And they counted it all as joy, though, man.
As joy. That's right.
Because they knew that they had to, because they knew that they was going to gain profit out of it. Because that's what life is about. What can I get over these people? And Esau took advantage of that, man.
That's right.
And before we go back, I'm just gonna. You had some more out?
Yeah, I got a little more.
I was just gonna say, don't worry, Esau. In the kingdom, we're not gonna try to get rid of your identity. Everybody's gonna know who Esau is. Everybody's gonna know who Esau is. Esau, Edom.
That's right.
Red bastard.
It says, "Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress."
And that's what he did. He spoke extremely proudly, and he do that to today. Now he's trying to take the scriptures or in the Bible out of all curriculum schools, out of every environment, man. Building satanic temples. That's proud, man. You basically saying, man, this ain't your world no more, Yahweh. This is my world. And when you go back to Job 9:24, the Heavenly Father said, I gave it to your ass, man. But now you saying, well, because going back to if you don't mind getting for me real fast, you got more on that?
Yeah, I want to read this next.
Let me get a little precept real fast. Give me Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. You know, because this is your mindset, Esau. You know what I mean? I don't want to let the scriptures come out, but this is your mindset. You know, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Sentence against the word.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men, Salaki, is fully set in them to do evil.
Your pump is coming out your chest, Esau, because the Heavenly Father ain't lay that smack down on your ass just yet, man. But don't worry, he letting you go ahead and build it up. Build it up. Right now, man, your sins is in the heaven right now, Esau. You did? The Heavenly Father see it, but he on his way, man. You know what you're proud as.
It says, this 13, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity.
That's right, man. You putting tribute on them. You trying to basically put them in the mentality of a degenerate. Be you mine now.
Diseases.
Pestilence. The American dream. Taxes. Right, bills.
We go on and on.
You know, pay, subject to payment. Come on, Esau, you. This is what you doing, man. You know, not one world government, man.
That's right.
You know, like we going into.
Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity.
You ain't had no problem looking on our affliction, man. You couldn't wait till the Heavenly Father's brought us low, man.
Yeah.
So you could pounce on us, man.
That's right.
Like a roaring lion, or like a weak lion, man. You know what I mean? Like, one of them, in the jungle, a hyena, if he catch a weak lion, he's gonna kill him, man. Cause he know if that's one less person that he gotta worry about, man. So, hey, that's basically what you doing, Esau. You like a sneaky ass hyena, man, taking advantage of an old weak lion, man. Which the Heavenly Father said we was, man, but he gonna rouse us up though.
It says, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
That's right, man. You shouldn't have did it. But the Heavenly Father's gonna recompense you double, man.
That's right.
We can go ahead. You can
And
go
this,
ahead.
and this some of the things that they did, man, according to the not dead, but ultimately is doing. They've been doing this for years, man, hundreds of years.
They've been planning it.
Planting it, man. They've been planting this seed since they arrived over here, man.
The beginning of their little season.
That's right, man. So since they arrived over here and took the southern tribes over and basically oppressed Judah and Israel together, man. They've been on their game. It's been game time for them,
man.
So we hundreds of years behind. When we was picking cotton, they was getting set up for this new world order.
That's right.
Think about it.
That's right.
We was picking cotton for free.
Yep.
So they was getting ready with their one world government.
Yep.
Way back then, man.
Everything planned out.
So now their plan is already in. They already have the whole blueprint to the plan. All they gotta do is implement it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's right.
All right.
That cotton was the capital for capitalism.
That's right, man. This the message of the Georgia Guidestones. It says the number one thing is mostly always the most important.
The most important.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It says maintain humanity under 500,000 in perpetual
500 million.
500 million.
Right.
In perpetual balance with nature, man.
You want to speak on that out?
Nah, that's to the point.
Oh.
Yeah, you could just bring a precept out for it.
And with who they're mainly talking about with reducing the population, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because just what we opened it up talking about, Esau hates you. He's still mad about that birthright that he didn't get, so he wants to completely erase you, so you never existed, and so he can exalt himself as the Most High.
And if you don't mind me just adding this in, what you think Planned Parenthood for? What you think GMOs for? Chemtrails for? What you think all that's for, man? You think that's all for you to continue to repopulate? What you think the TV for, man?
It's to minimize reproduction.
Right, it's to minimize reproduction, man.
They have conferences on your melanin, Jake. They know you inside and out.
Right.
But just what the brother said about Planned Parenthood, this is Exodus chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty. One shall be stronger than the other.
Right.
And the land was filled with them. As you're seeing now, Esau's his birth rate's going on decline, and Jake's just keeps going up perpetually, and not just with the southern kingdom, but the northern kingdom. And you know how Jake likes to get down with those Edomite women, so he's taking those women away and just creating more Jake.
Shit, if you don't mind me saying, Jake go anywhere. Jake go to Vietnam. Jake go to Russia. Jake go to South America, Brazil. Jake just popping.
That's all Jake knows to do is pop.
When Jake bored, Jake pops something.
Exactly.
Like if Jake don't got nothing to do, man, I'm about to go pop something.
Exactly. You get some liquor,
That's
and cut up.
And if he doesn't have anything to pop, he'll just pop his hand.
Jake get it in.
This is verse 8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And just how America, Mystery Babylon, is the spiritual Egypt, Esau is that new king that's rose over this spiritual Egypt. And he did not, as we just said, he knew not Joseph here, and he pretends to not know who we are now, saying that we're black, African American, Hispanic, niggers, spics, and such.
Yeah, that's good. That's good observation. That's in the spirit, because they damn sure don't know us now. Well, that's what they proclaim.
Your average peon, baboon brain, Edomite. This is verse 9. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
They feel threatened. You know, because we always been, coming in this country, We've been more mightier than Esau, man.
When they took us on the boat,
Yeah.
it was more of us than them.
That's right.
But the father was the author and the operator of this plan.
Yeah.
So it had to go through with the way it went, because if we would have just saw that they were more, it was fewer of them than us.
They can't shoot all of us.
They can't shoot us all.
Right.
Of course, it's gonna be casualties
Of course.
when you trying to get out of oppression.
Yeah.
Or if you in jail or you trying to break out of jail, it's gonna be casualties.
Yeah.
So some people gonna have to die for the sake of winning, man.
The Heavenly Father weakened our mind
That's
and
right.
our might.
That's right.
At that time, man.
No pain, no gain, what the brother just said. And also, that's why they had to buck break a lot of you, the most powerful Jakes.
You're right.
Because they had to destroy that image of a masculine, proud Negro man in front of his women and his children. So now as you see, Jake's just a clown now. Everybody looks at him as just a popping machine for good for nothing else.
And it was for a mental psyche to basically, that wasn't even done physically, because they would see the strongest man. It was for the damage you mentally, man.
Exactly.
You see, like if they took the strongest man down, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
I'm but nothing. How I'm gonna come up against this man?
My woman ain't gonna respect me. My children ain't gonna respect me.
Pretty much, man.
And that's gonna trickle down to the next generation and
That's
the
right.
next generation. So now look what we have today. Our woman putting our men on child support faster than he could say, please don't do it.
Right.
You know?
The white man weakened us, man.
Yeah, he
through
did.
his God stones, man.
Yeah.
You got more?
Yeah, I got two more precepts. And not just
That's
that.
the one.
On the spiritual side, when a man pops another man, that puts a lot of demons on him. But this is verse 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them. Welfare, putting the woman over the man, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, that holy war Yahushua that's about to come, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us,
Right.
and so get them up out of the land.
Because if I could speak on that real fast, when you go further down in that passage, the Pharaoh said, kill off the man child and leave the women.
I got that one for you.
You know what I mean? And he said that for a reason, man. You know what I mean? Because it's more, the woman can be controlled, but the man is the one who rebels, man.
And brings forth the nation through the seed.
Right.
And this is verse 16. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife, which is like a nurse, to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son who carries the lineage, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter who's just the soil, then she shall live.
And if I could say, when the brother read that, I bet you it's going to be way more Negro women within that 500 million than Negro men.
That's right.
I could guarantee you that.
Right.
You know?
It's all about minimizing population control. It's all about population control with these people, man.
That's right.
Because the more people, the more they don't have control. Like you say, they sit in the heavens saying that they are God.
That's right.
Like, I am God. I'm going to control. I won't chip everybody and see everybody. But that's another topic for another day. We're going to stay on with the God stones. It says, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity.
Guide reproduction wisely, man. They want things to be done a certain type of way, man.
Right.
If you're gonna have a child, you have it on the bounds of what they want you to have.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you can have kids, but make sure they're doing exactly what we want them to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't be teaching your kids all outside the guidelines, man.
That's right.
You know, because that's gonna make them wanna. He's gonna be a part of that grass cutting. You know.
That's right.
And so are you. You know. And what the last part say fitness and what?
Improving fitness and diversity.
Right, man. Improving fitness and diversity, man. You know. So.
I'm gonna go to 3. It says unite humanity with a living new language. And that new language that they all coming under is that one world government, man. And with that new language, it's gonna be one way. It's gonna be one chief, which is Edom. It's gonna be one language, and the Father always set up diversities.
Yeah.
He never made nothing to be together. It never was all one, except he made at the beginning. But now, he set all things to be diverse to his kind, man.
Yeah.
Every nation he set if you look around, everything is diverse. We all look different. We all talk different.
Yep.
We all walk different. We all act different.
Yeah.
It's no way the Father if he wanted everything to be the same, then he wouldn't have made different people at all. I could make everybody the same.
Exactly.
I could make every place the same, every tree the same.
Exactly.
So it's all about diversity to the Father. He never was, he a separatist.
Yep.
Most High is a separatist.
And that's how you know Esau wicked as hell, because he want us all to speak English.
That's wicked.
He want us all to speak this language, this bastard ass language, man. You know?
I got a quick precept.
Even Salaki, even in the kingdom, these other nations gonna speak whatever they speak. You see what I'm saying? But we gonna stick to Hebrew. You know, but we gonna be able to understand them, because we're gonna be well fashioned in different tongues. But
now they gonna speak the Hebrew. They're gonna speak the Hebrew. That's gonna be the only one language. It ain't gonna be no different language. They're gonna have to learn it. You see how we had to learn English, and they're gonna have to learn it, and they're gonna be struggling with it or whatever like that. You see what I'm saying? But we're going back to one language.
Right.
The Hebrew. That's it. Yeah. Just like they're gonna have to serve our God, but if they get caught doing something else, we're gonna punish them.
Right.
They gonna have their gods on the slip, I guess, or whatever. But if we catch them. You gotta serve Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Like it says, it's gonna be one God, one Son. That's it.
Right.
They don't have the laws in their hearts, which is the
so
mind, so they're gonna go off.
Yeah, they're gonna go off.
But I got a precept for what the brother just said, how they're going under one language and one kind of world government, just to show that there's nothing new under the sun, and we have the playbook, so we know what you're gonna do, Esau. This is the account of the Tower of Babel. This is Genesis chapter 11, verse 4, and they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. I shall exalt myself in the throne of the Most High, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." And Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And Yahweh said, "Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech."
Yeah, the Heavenly Father was like, man, that's a wrap with this shit, man. They doing too much, man. What y'all trying to build a tower up to the heavens for?
They escaped the flood.
You know?
The next flood.
Like, come on, man. Obviously, I did what I did for a reason, so y'all need to just stick within the confines of what I'm telling you to do. But now you want to take things. My creation want to take things into their own hands.
Right.
The brute beasts.
You know.
And it says, with a living, unite humanity with a living new language, you could liken that new language into a new way. Because whenever you establish a government, what you do? You come with your new ways, your new laws.
Right.
You know, when we came over here, we speaking English. We come from speaking Hebrew, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
A new way. Yeah.
So you could liken that new language into a whole new way.
Right.
That's why it's called the New World Order.
Language is the soul of a people. You think a certain way when you speak in a certain language.
A certain way, That's why we westernized. Because we speak a what? Westernized language, man. If we still were speaking Hebrew, we'll be Middle Eastern.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
On those grounds. But it says this folk, rule passion, fate, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
Yep, go ahead. I was gonna say, man, Esau trying to he's not cutting no corners, man. You know what I mean? Esau not cutting no corners, man. Esau wants you to follow him in every aspect, man. And what he believes in. That's the reason why he say in this country you can believe whatever you want to believe. Just know that I am the one who feeding you and clothing you. You know what I mean? Believe in me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is that you believe in, just know that I'm your God. That's what he wants you to know.
That's right. I got your precept to back that up.
Go ahead.
This Colossians 2:8, it says, "Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after the Mashiach Yahushua."
You want to speak on that, huh?
Yeah, man. And those rudiments of the world, man, traditions of men is likened it to his godstones, man. Because the traditions of men is traditions not of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So it's traditions of wickedness.
Right.
All right, just like from the Tower of Babel all the way up into Nun, man.
Exactly.
So it's a paper trail of wickedness from the so-called white man. They are the borders of wickedness. That's why he said the borders, meaning it what follows them. wherever you go, the borders of something is the surrounding part of it, man.
Right.
All right, so it wickedness to the white man bounds you in, man.
Right.
It bounds you in. Go ahead.
I just want to say this. Just speak on something real fast. They got one ball on the camera, so once it go out, you can just use yours to finish off the video. Because I don't think we about to finish the video this year. Yeah. At least no time soon.
Let's try to just get a little bit more in.
Yeah.
This like he said, to be and all things with temper reason, man. Because the reason for them doing this thing, man, is for their wicked agenda.
Yeah.
Is so it could be anti-Christ, man.
The Lord
so-called.
The Lord certified them as the border of wickedness. Yeah. So they have no other way but to follow in wickedness, man. They're harbingers of death. You know what I mean? They're borders of wickedness. So once they gain a certain type of territory, what do you think they're gonna drape it in? What you think it's gonna be drenched in? That whoredom.
That's right.
That wickedness. That wine, like the brother was reading in Colossians, man. That philosophy, man.
Vain philosophy. Vain deceit, man.
Vain deceit.
I got a few quick precepts.
Let me get this next one. This 5, it says, protect people and nation with fair laws and just courts. Now, we know the justice system is injustice.
Yep.
So
it's called the criminal justice system.
Criminal justice system.
Because within
criminals is running it.
Within it, the quote unquote judges don't judge according to this.
They don't.
So how can it be the justice system?
But they make you swear up on it.
They make you swear up on it.
As if they're following it all the way to a T, man.
You know, man.
So why is this book even in your court systems when there's nothing but injustice being pushed through the whole system, man?
This book don't say nothing about running no fucking lights.
Yeah.
But you take a person to court for that. This book don't say nothing about jaywalking, dog.
Get Isaiah 10:1 real quick.
You know?
It don't, man.
Or not having a parking ticket.
It don't. And they, like they said, man, they don't press a man in his house with, read that, go ahead.
And no child support either. None of that,
man.
None of that.
Shit don't exist.
This is Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
You see? Destruction unto them. These are all unrighteous decrees, man.
Hey, man, in the law, if you don't mind me saying, in the law said if a woman is dealing unfairly with you, just give her stuff and send her on her way, man.
On her way. And a woman only got bras and drawers.
That's it. That's it.
You know? So,
but hey, man, read that one more time, man.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
And that's what the so-called white man do, man. That's what Esau do, man.
And then prescribe the laws. They stand behind.
They stand behind like it's law. Like it's law.
And if y'all break them, we breaking y'all.
We breaking y'all, man.
This is crazy. They have set up unrighteous deeds, man.
We're subject to payments.
This is ridiculous, man. Like under this one world government, rule, man.
That's right.
This shit wicked, man.
That's right.
They got more than that. If they don't got no more, I'm trying to get these in real quick.
I'll just run through this one real quick. Verse 2: to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
So their agenda is to oppress particular people.
Yeah.
The needy. Yeah. Like they're using the other nations to help them accomplish this feat, man.
Lick our sores.
And to lick our sores. And the other nations, they're gonna also backdoor the other nations, man.
Oh yeah.
So they're only using them. It's like they're feeding them with a long handle and a spoon, man.
Yeah.
Just period.
Yeah.
But the other nations know that. They know that they're going to get, in the end, they're going to get short-handed by this man.
Oh, yes, indeed.
They know that, but they're trying to build their wealth and get everything they get. That's why the Father say, I'm not letting you other nations off the hook.
That's right.
Because y'all could have also helped bring our people back.
That's right.
By telling him no to his agenda. But y'all didn't.
They followed him in his footsteps.
Yeah, so y'all look further in y'all houses.
When they go to the EU and they have that summit, all all those nations in there plotting on how they could take down Israel.
And Psalm said clearly, man. Psalm 83, man. It says clearly. You ain't gotta go to it because there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
I'll just say something also real quick where it says, "And may rob the fatherless, who is spiritually fatherless on this planet Earth, that don't know their identity and their culture, their language."
If I could say, we believe that our progenitors are Americo Vespucci and Afrikaners. You know what I mean?
Afrikaners.
Yeah. And I don't know where these niggas get it from, but for some reason they think somebody named Black created them. A nigga named Black just had children, not in the Blackites.
We're Wakanda, or they think they're Wakanda.
Well, niggas are tripping, boy. Niggas don't even understand, and not the diverse, but niggas don't understand the